Good morning, everyone. So today I thought I would take you all out with me. Sorry if I'm sweating, it is a hot day. It's Sunday and it's like 26 degrees, I don't know why. But today I'm gonna take you shopping with me. So I'm gonna go get some food shopping because it is a Chiswick holiday and I realized that I'm running out of food. So I need to go get some food. So if you want to come along with me and see what the supermarkets are like in Korea, then keep on watching. Let's go. So here I am on a bus on the way to Lotte Mart. Yes, I go to Lotte Mart and it is only a 5-minute journey. It saves me walking for 30 minutes to get here, which is across the baseball stadium. But there it is, and there is a Home Plus as well. There is a Home Plus and a Lotte Mart, but I prefer going to Lotte Mart. And I love that they have Hulk and Iron Man. They are obsessed with Marvel. But I always prefer going here just because I'm more comfortable with it, because when I lived in Incheon, that's the store I went to. And also in here there is a Uniqlo, which is really nice because they have so many nice clothes, and I'm always like, should I buy something? And I say, no, Rian, you have no money. Just kidding. But depending on what your Lotte Mart looks like, it can be different. But this one here, you can see some trolleys, and like you go through this little entryway and you get here. So we are inside the Lotte Mart. We're going down the escalator. Sorry if you can't really hear me that much, but we're gonna go do some shopping. But I just wanted to mention that what you call it? I am not a big eater. I don't do a big shop because my school gives me a big meal. I always say it all the time. They give me a big meal and I don't really feel that hungry to have a big meal in the evening, so I don't do a big shop. So I'm really sorry if you're hoping to see that, but I do want to show you around, so let's have a look. So as soon as you get down the escalators, you are surrounded by fruit and vegetables or produce, and usually what I like to get is the lettuce, these types of lettuce, and what I like to do is make lettuce wraps, which is called samba. And also what I like is that they put the English translation as well, so as the more you buy, you notice you buy the same thing, so you know what it means in Korean. So if you ever go to another supermarket, you know what to buy next time, which is really nice. So here we are walking further in, and yeah, let's just have a quick chat, everyone. I just wanted to say that it is so quiet here, honestly. Like, there is no one here. There's no one here, except for a few people. But I just wanted to say that I don't do a big shop here. Like, I don't do like a big food shop because like I said, my school, they do really big lunches and I'm not used to their meals. So I usually just get like a small meal, something that just fills me up so I can like go to bed and not feel hungry. So these are quite nice. So yeah, let me show you around, because now I can show you around the food. The fruit area was just like too many people staring, and I had this one Ajuma like stare at me, or Ajushi stare at me weirdly. But yeah, let's keep going. So as we keep going, we are heading to probably the food that you may or may not survive on for the first month, which is ramyeon. Yes, which is ramen, but in Korean it is ramyeon. And literally the first month I was either surviving on this or rice, you know, anything quick, because that paycheck wasn't there, so I had to survive on my own. Also, I just wanted to mention that in Lotte Mart they always have the English translation of the aisles, which is really nice. And also I wanted to show you this little thing right here, this sauce, which is called samjang, yes, and it's like a zingy sauce what you put with lettuce. You probably have it at your school if you're in a public school. Maybe it might be different at Hogwans, I don't know, I've not been there, but they have big tubs like this, and they're all in like different flavors. Like, they have a full section of this. Like, I had some people grabbing like loads beside me, You have to be careful. And yes, also they have cider, which is basically Sprite, but I like this one. It's different, more refreshing. And yes, let's go down to the dairy area, which is, it has cheese, it has, your yogurts. Also down here is like fruit juices as well. But I just wanted to show this. I didn't buy any of this because I have a local supermarket that sells the same thing. So when I go to Lotte Mart, it's usually if I want to get meat, because they don't really sell meat at my supermarket. But here you can see they have a nice variety of yogurts. I'll definitely put some information if you're a vegan or vegetarian. Maybe I'll ask one of my vegetarian friends, because I know she is one, so I want to know how she shops. So I actually got in touch with one of my vegetarian friends. Thank you. So I really wanted to put this in there. I asked her, what it's like for her for grocery shopping, and she told me she usually sticks to Home Plus, which I don't go to, and sometimes Lotte Mart. And the restaurants that she usually goes to as well is Italian or Indian. Whenever I go out with her, it's very hard to go to a Korean restaurant because a lot of it has foods that rely on meat. And what I mean by that is that you'd have to get that modified. You'd have to ask them to take out the meat, and sometimes it can be a bit hard if you don't know the language, or it's the way it's cooked. So that's why she usually just sticks to Indian food, because she doesn't really need to modify the food, which is really handy. So that's why I feel like it's really hard for a vegan to be here. I know one of my friends had to change to be a pescatarian just because of the lack of vegan options for her. But for cooking food, or having Korean food, bibimbap is really good. Just ask to take meat out, same as kimbap or dopbap as well. You can make those without the meat, so it's just like the vegetarian version. But if she wanted to do other dishes, I feel like it doesn't taste the same, which is what I got from this, because usually a lot of the foods here rely on meat. So definitely do your research and find out what works best for you. Now, I just wanted to show you this area, which is the men and women's hair care products, body products, all that jazz. And it has a wide variety, but not for, I'd say, my hair type. I definitely recommend bringing if you have your favorite hair care product or body product, definitely bring that. I brought mine just in case they didn't have it, and they didn't, so I just wanted to bring my own. That goes out for men as well. Any guys watching, definitely bring that out. But they do have some products that can be similar, but it could be a bit more expensive to what you usually pay. And also they have a little trinkets as well for like nail clippers and things like that, and you can get them really cheap as well here, especially if you go to a Daiso. Over here is the washing up products as well, so you can get like softeners, things like that, and they even have like little advertisements, which reminds me so much of being in America. So usually I get these oven roasted chicken Dorito flavored Doritos, and they're not here. They only have Malamat flavor. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's like, what? Where? And they even have garlic baguette and garlic here. No, just a big no. Oh, I love this popcorn. This popcorn is my favorite. Also, I love to get Pocky. Pocky is like my favorite. So I'm going to take you around to the drinks section. So around here, you'll just see a big area where you can buy really cheap water. It is really cheap here. And also this is where the fizzy drinks are, the pop is. They don't have a big variety of drinks here, because I was gutted when I found that they didn't have cherry Coke. I was so sad. So usually I like to buy a bottle of water, and this usually would cost me like 20p. It's really cheap. And also I like the cans here too, the cider. The cider is 620 I think, but equals that in English money is 44p. Now that is like way below half of what it usually is, because you know they put on a sugar tax, so everything is more higher up. But there are a variety of drinks. I definitely definitely say you try them all or try and experiment, but I don't. Over here, by the way, is a home section. I don't really buy too much stuff here because it's quite expensive, but I did buy my mattress topper from here. If you want me to show you around more here, let me know, but I just wanted to show you kind of briefly. It's basically like a Matalan, or oh my god, I don't know what the American equivalent of this is. Maybe like IKEA? No, it's a little bit cheaper. But yeah, it's kind of like that vibe, you know. And here is where they have the reduced section. Definitely have a look if you want some reduced things, because they do have some bargains. And down here is, you know, where you can get you know, cleaning up products. So let me take you to the meat area. So the meat is, you know, expensive. I'll just show you bulgogi. Usually people love bulgogi here. It's not my favorite, but I will eat it. And this, I would say, because they do it by weight, so this is 6,336 won, so that's maybe like 3 or 4 pounds. Yeah, but I know some people like to buy it online. My co-teacher buys her meat online very cheap, so definitely check that out. And also, I just hate when you can see the fish here. So this is where you can pick the fish and have it. Yeah, that does happen. But here is where all the frozen food is, the chill area, I'd like to say. You can definitely have a look around. Like I said, I don't travel too much around here, but here is where you can usually get the wraps, what you wrap like rice or any meat with. Usually I get it with rice because the seaweed is really nice, like the salty taste with the rice kind of has a nice taste combination, which is really strange. They have the cacao friends, a peach, you know. And also I wanted to say the fruit here is really expensive. Like, I do not buy fruit that often, and I think fruit over here is like shown as a novelty because of how expensive it is. So I wouldn't buy any fruit here unless it's like from the markets, which I haven't done yet. Also, I like to look at the bread. Sometimes I get bread here. They have ones that are just filled with chocolate. And what I like to do as well, I don't know if anyone does this, but I like to feel the bread to see how fresh it is. Usually if it's hard, then I'm like, you know. But they have bread here too. Definitely have a look around. It is all labeled in English, or if you have any troubles, there is someone that can speak English. There is someone. And also Nutella is expensive. Do not buy Nutella or bring it over here as well. A lot of the spreads are quite like expensive. So yeah, like Nutella, that's probably like maybe £2 for a small jar. They have a variety of tea and coffee. Coffee is really big over here, so I would say you wouldn't have any trouble finding coffee that you'd like. Cereal as well, there's a variety of cereal. I'm not a big breakfast fan, but definitely check them out. There are some similarities to breakfasts that I have, like cereals, and also there is rice that you can just heat up, which are really handy, really handy. And usually I don't have time to like make rice, so if I do, I just usually buy one of these if I want something small. And it's really cheap, to be honest, maybe like £1, probably less. But that is the end of my little shopping trip. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't really buy that much. It's only if I am, you know, splurging. But I hope you enjoyed. Okay, so that is the end. I have come out of the Lotte Mart. It's by Haircare. I only got one bag, so like I said, I don't do a big shop. So the thing is now I'm waiting for a bus and it says it's going to come in 10 minutes. So I think I'm just going to start walking across to mine or to the next bus stop and then it may come. But if you want me to show you like the homeware, things like that, let me know and I can definitely go out and just have a wander around there and show you what I first bought. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of me. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye!
She getting way too comfortable. Yeah. Now she wanna wear my chain. I'm feeling way too vulnerable.
Fam, I do it all black. Return to the Mac, how I bring her right back. Chit chat, then I show her the gram. Knew who I am. Now she blowing me like a fan. Paintings wanna be with me. One man band winning easily. Big black man with banana tree. Got me swinging the way she pinning.